Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
That got really philosophical. I'm down for that. I'm 100% down for philosophical games.
Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution.
Okay.
A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Where? Oh boy. Really? Yeah, you got thrown in the pits, duder. 1918. The influenza pandemic's going on. And World War I's going on. There's a lot of dead people right now. What's that red stuff? Is that blood? Why is it such a weird color? What all this black stuff is. Oh no. Oh no.
So thirsty.
Oh no. There's a human. Uh-oh. Oh no. Can't focus. Oh crap. Yep. I don't know who that is, but apparently she knows him. Me. You have to eat, bro. My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no.
Oh shit, I
Mary!
just killed my sister.
Hold on. Please, hold on.
You better hope.
Oh, God.
Wait, how? Our vampires made this.
Mary.
Very important. So that's me exchanging of blood? How?
No.
He's got blood too, so I don't know. Come look at your neck, Jonathan! Do you have piercings too? you're smart too, but so how did you turn and she isn't? So many questions. I don't know what lawyer you're using.
This horror. It's a nightmare.
Yep, well. Let's go.
No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
No, you got blood all over your face. Let's go use the time for this shit. Vampire Hunters in 1918, huh?
These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here.
Hey, I am also down for running, but apparently not a thing we can do right now.
This can't be happening. No! Please, stop! I mean you no harm.
Let's keep going, because apparently we got a mob after us.
What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Has it fled?
Now, I can defend myself.
Man down. I got a knife.
Kill the
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Yeah, no, you kind of didn't. It's cool. Oh, I regen health, like naturally. Dude, vampirism's nice. I mean, it's also a curse, but hey,
Who are
regen.
you? Stupid beast! I'm sorry.
Cross the lakes, boys!
No, please, stop!
How do you know what I am?
Who are you?
You guys are actual vampire hunters, though.
What do you want?
I guess to kill us, Jonathan. Way to kill us. They must know the minute a vampire wakes up, too, he must be the weakest. Is he born? I know a lot about vampires.
I mean you no harm. I need help.
Die, you fucking leech!
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this.
Shut up, beast!
Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's
Sunlight out! Sunlight out!
Just leave me.
Get out of the sun, get out of the sun, get out of the sun. Yikes. Okay, sunlight's bad. Good to know.
The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
Oh no. That's not good. Stay out of the freaking sun, Jonathan.
I need to find somewhere to hide.
Right now!
Let me go!
That's how they...
I need to find shelter. It's locked, all right.
No worries, I don't care.
Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned.
Where's your sire?
I should be safe enough here.
Also, he probably doesn't even know he turned you. I'll go off that idea. Because I thought, like, wait, where's the vampire that turned you? And it's like, oh wait, never mind. He probably literally doesn't know. Aw, a nice couple. Is it the flu or the war? I don't hear everyone right now. Sorry, sis.
Brother,
I didn't know.
what have you done?
Mary!
Well,
Mary!
now, Jonathan, calm down.
Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
I hope you do, because that's kind of messed up. Stand. Flu then? Maybe? I don't know. 1918. Yeah, that was when the Spanish influenza was going on. World War I was still going on. Everything was pretty destabilized. The Russian Revolution had just finished. Can I mirror? Do mirrors work? We're not using that part of the water?
For the Red Queen that sleeps under crown stone, that she might linger longer, her eyes as white as wool.
Who goes there?
A prayer summoned by warrior song. A child born from darkness must take scent of his heart.
Who's there? Are you referring to me?
How did you get turned and not dead?
No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
I doubt it's just your indomitable will that kept you going as the undead. That's not flu. That is... No, wait. That's suicide. What is that? Is that... What's in the syringe? Okay, blew his brains out. Got it. Can I have that gun, though? No, rigor mortis set in. Okay, it's been a bit. Okay, one more.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now! No. There's time. I can save him. That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital! Done. He'll live. And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
War.
No, it never got easy.
Yeah, well, you've got a few hundred years to get used to it now, I suppose. Wait, so how did she die down here? Did he kill her and then himself? I have questions. Yeah, maybe. No? No, I don't know what that is.
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities.
I would.
What's this? Go watch.
Beautiful it is. What you fancy to share the takings? I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
Well, I mean, yeah. Why not put Pocket the Dead? They're not going to use that anymore. Most of the time.
That's impossible.
Do you remember being dead? That's weird. Okay, well... He went crazy and shot her, then shot himself. I have no idea. Anything else I can see in here? No? Where'd House sleep? Wait. Bloody diary. Ooh. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna go change my face. I'm gonna squish me over. Take just a second. Hold on. I'll go change the setting real quick. Eek. Because I just want to change my face. I need to go back to the upper left. There you go. Now over here. Now I'm not in the way of the diaries and stuff. Okay. 15th October. Bad sleep. Becky coughed all night and the fever made her delirious. I heard a loud noise in the morning. It's a big machine some men brought by the banks to dig a big hole in the ground. It was some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there and ask for some work. Becky needs medicine. 16th October. I talked to the men with the mechanical shovel. They told me they are digging mass graves all around London. Safety measures, apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They had no word for me. Becky slept a little last night. The foundry has been closed, and there are no more jobs nearby. 19th October. I went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains. It took me the whole day to cross the Thames and come back. Becky seemed better. I made a soup she ate. I found no drugs, only a few syringes and some sleeping pills in the black market. We have no money left. Maybe I could go to Pembroke Hospital tomorrow, but it's so far, and I fear leaving my wife for so long. 19th October. Becky threw up the meal a few hours after she ate. She's so frail now it makes me cry. She says she hears voices outside at night. She says she wants to eat meat. Where would I find meat? Tomorrow I'll barricade the house to protect us from looters. 21st October. The men with the mechanical shovel had stopped digging the mass grave. I heard shouts last night as if they were attacked. Now there are only a few boats throwing bodies day and night into the giant hole. Oh, the smell was terrible. Oh, I can imagine. We should have left this house a week ago, but Becky, she refuses to leave. She'd rather die, she said with a nasty smile. Why is she tortured? This is not the flu. 22nd October. Becky just attacked me. She jumped on me from the stairs and tried to bite me. I had to smack her, but she smacked me back. I went upstairs and locked myself in the bedroom. Sorry. I went upstairs and locked myself in the bedroom. Now I can hear her crying and mumbling downstairs. I retrieved the gun I hid in the ceiling since the war to protect the house. Now I'm ready to use it to protect myself from my own wife. 23rd October. I could not sleep at all. Becky spent the whole night scratching at the door, asking for my help, begging me to let her in, but I was too afraid to open it. I'm just waiting for her to die now. It will not be long. I pray God it will end soon. 24th October. I was so hungry. I tried to go downstairs this morning. Becky was sitting in the armchair by the chimney. She was panting like a dog, looking at me without moving, just following me around the room with her eyes. I pointed the gun at her sore face, but she did not react. I could not pull the trigger. I went back to my room. 25th October. The house is silent like a tomb. No more noises. Becky is dead now. Forgive me, my love. I was unable to save you. I'll be with you soon enough. Jesus. What the hell happened here? What the hell is this? Like some kind of rabies? Maybe.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all.
Like my first guess is right, they're like some kind of weird vampirism spreading through. That's like airborne, but that doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, get some sleep, Jonathan. We'll see you tomorrow night. Jonathan, no, that's not gonna work. Jonathan. That's not gonna work. Jonathan, no. They're just gonna come back. With a hole.
Rational thinking only.
It won't work. It's too late. Sorry. Trigger warning. Look away. I'm good now. Jesus. Oh! For some reason that did not pop on.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real. Madness it is.
Mike's on.
As mad as the moon. Rotates blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
I'm sorry. Hide up beds, evolve and rest. Okay. Autophagy. Autophagy? Autophagy. You drain your own blood to heal. Nice. Okay. Cool. Boy. How much you want to forget? I bet I'm going to forget to do this. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Aggressive skill. That's close range combat. Close to range. Mirror of blood, which can pass through enemies in front of you. Recovery. This is damage. Look at claws. So you don't have a hole though. I think you have a hole right there. No hole. It's like
That
magically a
voice
gun
in
isn't
my
working
head.
anymore.
If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me
Okay.
what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
I mean, it's pretty irresponsible of him not to, unshoot himself, but it's fine. It's cool. It's totally fine. Where's Becky? Oh shit. Becky. Becky.
Where is it?
Becky? Becky?
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
But where's Becky? Becky? Where are you, Becky?
Here's the leech.
Here!
Can I poof? Nice. Poof. Poofed away. Take a minute.
My head's spinning.
Yeah, you get used to it. The longer you do this...
Oi! Come out, you coward! Clever fucking beast!
That. Thank you. It has a stick.
I'm still in Southwark.
Okay.
I must reach the West End. Go back home.
Oh, stun.
Die, vermin!
There's a strength I never knew I had.
Well, yeah. You're a vampire now, sweetie. I guess, well, back then they probably didn't. Dracula came out about this time. Still. It's gonna be locked. Oh, God, sprawling London during this time.
You must kill it!
This should
That leech is fucked!
every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire.
I might be real close for that one. Okay.
I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Okay. Sometimes I forget that you're a medic.
Bloody monster! Kill it all you deserve!
Okay.
My strength. My reflexes.
Pretty used to juggling all this.
I'm not human anymore.
Well, no, sweetie, a gun didn't work on you. What was your first hint? You know, you're supposed to be a doctor, right? We saw that. We saw you in the war. You were a medic. You're supposed to be smart. So those question boxes? this should cover some of that. District status, what is that thing? Is that a thing we work out later on? Well, because of all the issues getting this game to load, might have a longer stream too, so we'll see. Hello. Join the ranks, yeah. Already did that, thanks, bro. Your king and country need you.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood.
How on earth were you gonna manage that one?
Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Can I eat that?
This is despicable.
Better than a human.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
It's pretty gross, though. Senses. I mean, like, I'm gonna take whatever blood source I can get. If that means I have to eat rats, then I have to eat some rats. Important, because I'm awesome.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it.
Figured you'd be able to.
It's locked. I cannot enter.
Any rats? Could use some more blood. It kind of does, like where I'm at, kind of covers up some of the HUD. Not too much though, so.
This is
Hey, look.
despicable.
You eat the rat blood and you shut up. We need more blood. See? Now we must have full blood, Jonathan, because we ate some rats. So, shut up. Deal with it. It's part of your life now. Blood is blood. At the end of the day, yes, the rats don't have much of it. But blood is blood. And you will deal with it, and you will
What
be a
will
good boy.
London have to say to me?
I don't know, probably that you're insane.
I've so many questions unanswered.
Hey, you'll be fine. No more rats? But did you check for rats? But are there rats? Now I understand the warning at the beginning of the game. No rats were harmed. No.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
I mean, like I said, between all the war and the flu, I'm sure there's a lot of people dead. Oh, he didn't. Did he?
The man has been drained of all blood. But I can still smell
vamp attack,
the
got
scent
it.
of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
It's not a bad idea, but I really doubt you're the only vamp in the city of London. It's a big city. Even back then.
Fresh blood.
Yeah, but what's over here,
The
though?
smell is so strong.
Yeah, but what's over here, though?
This is a slaughterhouse.
Oh my god, that, yeah. Yeah, I want some money.
It's locked.
Damn. Should I have the key on you, duder? Really? Alright, ooh. Aluminium shard. Aluminum. Okay, no rats. turn my headphones up a little bit. There. Now we can hear the rats too. Be in my senses as much.
Where has everyone gone?
It is nighttime.
According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
Hey, full blood. Sweet. Hideout's available in this district. How do I get my map? Docs? Well, how? Oh, it's right there. Oh, it's right there. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Cool. Alright, excellent. Well, I've unlocked that. Now it's good. Ooh, some people? Ah! I am really bloody. Should I try to find new clothes real quick? Maybe we should. I feel like I'm really bloody. Is there gonna get clothes? Can I get a change of clothes, please? Okay. Stash, refill all. Any ammo and stuff, I bet. Ooh, we can make stuff? Medical trauma to heal sick. Resistant serums boost your self-weapon upgrades. Interesting. Oh, I have a gun on me. I totally forgot. $35 damage, 10 stun. I'll use this. Broad blade. How do I... Wait. I need aluminum powder. Okay. Here. Spring, screw, and grease. This gives me a vial and ferrous tartrate. Okay. Can I make it into cures real quick? I didn't think about that. Ferrous tartrate. I don't have near anything. That's cool though. Okay. No change of clothes though, huh? Not gonna give me that. Oh well. Downstairs. Nah. Well. So that's cool. I guess I'm gonna go into this place populated with humans. All bloody.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boots.
At last, a little life.
Turquoise turtle.
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle. My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you.
Camera.
I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
What on earth is going on? What do you mean? Okay.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
I'm sorry,
Tell me
what?
more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police
Leads.
have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Yeah.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Interesting.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
I'm gonna like getting into all the characters. This is pretty fun.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Interesting. Interesting.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Fair point. No funny business indeed.
Are they stupid or something?
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
You've had a few, haven't
You
you?
look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
Well, yeah.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
I'm sorry.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Very true. Humans are not white and black. We are always shades of gray.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then. He's more agreeable
Sounded
talking
really
to
desperate there for
strangers.
something. Oh, look! Oh, God, I am coated in blood. Oh, boy.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar.
Would you
The
stop?
Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Calm down.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
And the war.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the
Different
streets
angles.
every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
Those are
The
vamps.
sewer dog. What's that?
No one knows.
Though if they were
People
vampires,
have always disappeared around these parts.
like, they like to be a
The
bit more
ancients
stealthy
say
about it.
it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
So, funniest thing about the flu, it actually, I think, started in America. But it was called the Spanish flu because Spain was the one reporting on it because World War I was happening, so it was a weird time.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on
Look.
them.
You're totally allowed to be scared of me because I am coated in blood and it's fair.
I'll
Also,
leave
you're a
then.
woman in
Thank you.
1900s. You're a woman in the 20th century. It's completely fine.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now.
Oh, what is that? Oh, healthy?
Poor Jack. He didn't deserve this.
Fatigue. Oh, look at that. Plug quality. No. This guy went down because of his fatigue. Interesting. That's very interesting, actually.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
It's a good
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Well, she's gone. Poof. She poofed.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
Why? I've done nothing wrong.
I mean you no harm. Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. With anyone.
I'm curious if that's a cross or a crucifix. Crucifix! Excellent. I was gonna get upset if it was just a cross.
That's something I can do for you.
The cross is not a holy symbol, you need the actual crucifix. I learned that from a Catholic priest. I feel like you know what he's talking about.
And who might you be?
I guess I gotta press for details. Oh! Dr. Edgar Swansea. Hint locked. What is this? Wait, what? Wait. Oh. Ooh, sorry for the yawn. Oh, I get to know. Oh, character maps. Ooh, I'm a ticket.
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Jonathan, be nice.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them, biting them.
It
The
didn't
calling card of a vampire.
It has a different meaning 100
Like
years ago. Did. Molesting's like bothering or aggravating people, something like that. Not like the way you and I are gonna think of it today.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I am performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What do you know?
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders.
Okay.
The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Okay, well, I figured it was a vamp.
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, fair, keep your secrets.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
Okay.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may, If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Oh, hi, Aura. Hi, kitty. Yeah, because you're the beautiful kitty.
Perhaps. This is all new to me.
I pick you up. Oh,
I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
I gotcha.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
Yes, Aura, what are your intentions? Well, what are we looking for? I want answers. I do want to end him, though, too.
I'll end him.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
I feel like I screwed that up somehow. But he said he's gonna make the other person pay, so I assume that was the correct answer. Is that the guy that's downstairs? There was somebody here, so... I'll steal your money from you. Goodbye, doctor. No money
Are they
for you.
stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
What?
It's locked, all right. If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Okay, I just got the India comment that she said while we were upstairs. It's because she's from like Indian descent. I was very confused. I was like, what are you talking about?
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk as usual. But my God, his eyes, his face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Okay,
Why are you so afraid?
Why are you
his
scared?
skin, his hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
I don't really know how he could be, because I don't know how vampirism is spread.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job.
Okay.
A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Oh, Tom. Just go ahead. What? Oh, because the vampire need human blood to evolve. Blood quality bar indicates the XP you earn. Hints increase the amount of XP. Oh, so I can fill out all the hints and I get the most XP in order to gain. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, okay.
Not long ago, this sort of...
Can I talk to you real quick
Hello,
before
sir.
I talk to Tom?
May I disturb you again?
And you're
Listen
still
to
ugly
button.
as sin.
I'll
Okay,
leave
he's got
you
a-
to your bottle then.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Oh, stranger. Right, as Vampyr can force his seal to a hint.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Well,
who is he?
William. Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Okay.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah.
Scurry.
Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
It's very, very smart you refused, dude.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Semantics.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Got it. Doubt he's gonna have time to tell him that. Far more likely to be killing him.
Poor Jack. He didn't deserve this.
So, I am gonna try real hard. Can I go by here? Thanks. Anything useful? Nope, okay. Well, it's worth a shot, you never know.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit.
Docks.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city?
That's fine and dandy. Forward, okay. It's empty.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Wait, didn't he like just eat though a few minutes ago? Good lord, this man is insatiable.
What's this? Some sort of note.
Ooh, pre-win orders. 30th October from G. McCullum to Docks Patrols. Object. Multiple deaths in the docks regions. We believe a nasty leech is involved. Oh, that's what the vampires were calling us. Okay. Locate the beast, purge it, and quickly. Warning, according to recent reports, this vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we lack men in this part of town, but don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we've got a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search abandoned places first, like old houses, basements, sewers, or warehouses. Destroy the Leech Brothers.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters.
You killed a fucking... You killed a
This
vampire
man was
hunter.
armed. He tried to defend himself.
Oh, there go of you now.
Blood and empty gin bottles.
Mm.
This bishop fellow
drink
is something of
alcohol
a
as a
heavy
vampire?
drinker. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim.
Okay. Move on.
There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Real quick though. Anything else? With this box. Can I have it? No. Find it. No, give me the box. Nice. Super duper useful. Counter on that side. Okay.
Over there!
up there.
Let's head back to a warm fire. Shut up.
Okay. Getting better at using my powers. That was actually a good question. Is it because the cold would make you weaker? Like humans weaker, I mean? It wouldn't affect the vampires? I don't know. L3. Yeah, I got that. Physical, melee, blood, and shadow. Okay. So, physical and melee... Or no, sorry. Melee and ranged, he's... resistant to. But not blood and shadow powers. Okay. Wait, I do that. There we go.
This one! It's a killer!
Okay, well that's done. Ooh, bullets.
We won't see any of these bastards back here again.
Can I not? How do I change my equipment? Main quest is the menu. Collectibles, inventory. I do kind of block off a bunch of stuff, don't I? How do I equip you? Low on blood.
I nightmare screams when you burn them alive.
Give me your blood. Give me it. No, give me your blood. I need it. Dang. Okay, well. The nest. Do some make nests.
We won't see any of these bastards back here again.
Okay, I think I'm gonna move my camera real quick because it's kind of causing issues. So I think I might have to be on the bottom, which is going to be strange. But so give me a minute to change that real quick. It won't take me long. Bump, dump, dump. That room up there. It's so weird though.
Stay close.
Oh, no, way up there though. It's so weird. Okay, so that way maybe that's a little bit better of a location. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Okay, so cadets over there. Got what? 2 cadets over there. Over there.
We won't see any of these bastards back here again.
Look at it!
No!
Oh, I can dodge. What about that?
Filthy piece of shit!
Your blood. thank you. Okay, now we heal a bit. Okay. Blood. Ooh, whoop. Where's Looty? I could have missed that whole shilling. Isn't a ranged shadow. Where are my claws? Are they shadow or are they blood? Close range strike. I guess that's blood. I think something else was shadow and actually said shadow on it. Gotcha. Thanks for the full blood, buddy. That was super useful. I got a shotgun shell too out of that. Not bad. Yeah, I see that up there, but first. I can. Nope. Okay, I'm having the feeling I'm not supposed to be smashing boxes in this game. What's that? Can I unlock this one? Thanks. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Shillings. Shillings? Blood goes that way. Can't go that way. Damn.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
So wasteful.
Why not betray my trust? I'll need a tree come so thirsty.
William. As one we shall overcome. We've done it before.
Not a...
Okay, scythe. I don't know how to equip that though. Maybe it's over here. Oh, here we go. Huh.
Had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst. I must have more.
Oh dear God, not again. William, please stop.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
He's not wanting gin, sweetie.
William, my
This
arm.
creature is
I can't
bedeviled.
feel it.
I must put it down.
Damn it. Timing on that one, but there we go. Nope. Gotcha. Cool. Where's the Sean guy?
William, please. Stop.
I'll get you in a minute. I'm sure it's nothing like I'm missing here for loot. Aha, see? It was stuff. Okay, Sean, we'll take care of it in a second. Your last name's McLaughlin. I'm gonna laugh until I can't stop laughing.
It's not too late. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
No, you
Mr.
couldn't have-
Hampton, are you in there?
Oh, Hampton.
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering
you are.
from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar.
Yes, she is.
Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Technically you did. Technically you're not wrong. Come on, let's get Sean out of here. He's not doing so good.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat.
Just conveniently shown up with a freaking boat.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention.
That's a rosary.
We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, yes. Please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
Yes.
Can't do
Go with a good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Fair. Yeah, so... yeah, I have lots of questions now.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire?
Let's say, is it like
I must find a place to analyze the blood.
The ghouls, or no other ghouls or something, but... like from Hellsing, if you ever watched Hellsing, great anime, I totally recommend it. But like the ghouls are kind of these mindless, like, killing machines. Must be this version. Skulls must be this version of it. It's always the feral ones that don't survive the transformation well. I hope I can move the camera. That is such a nice touch.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal.
Okay.
They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that Skal. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
For London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal. If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Ooh. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed. A surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct.
Still gonna be able to practice?
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Must be some big wig.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Oh,
of that, you are right.
It's gonna be exciting, though,
well,
right?
Then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes.
I will take
So,
that.
what do you say?
Say yes.
It seems I have little choice. But
Yeah.
yours is a generous offer,
A
so
very
I
good
thank
deal.
you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Clean clothes. No more blood-stained clothes. That's exciting.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Okay, well they're blocking the stairs, so obviously I'm not going to be able to do that yet. What's this way?
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah! It's my turn!
Dude, I just literally just watched you kill a guy.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Still currently alive, so let's use their current terminology.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
See? Make you a little bit more pliable here.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
What's in my ears? Yeah, I would rather wait till I get his hints unlocked, because I don't have them yet.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Not right now. We'll take another life. Just not right now. I want a higher blood quota thingy. Because I'm gonna guess, let's see, it was 2 over? Yeah. So he's got 4 hits I gotta unlock, and then I'll get way more XP, so it's really worth putting that investment in.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go.
Shush.
But no famished hunter can run for long.
I will be fine. And there are consequences. I wonder what the consequences are for killing somebody early. I don't know.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the 2nd floor with your name on the door.
Already?
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions
Yes,
first.
introduce herself to the staff, and I think we'll be done for the night.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
I mean, kind of.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Interesting. Good things, huh?
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Quite fair.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
2nd floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Okay, let's see. Let's just introduce myself to you. Okay, I don't see anyone else outside. What was that? Due to the influenza, the hospital can no longer take any patients. Hospital full, please go back home. Jeez. See, this is the problem that we were trying to avoid last year, is because when the flu hit, it hit so hard and so fast that staff got overwhelmed, and so more people died than actually, you know, really needed to be, but we just were so overwhelmed by it. I think we did better this time. Not great, not perfect, but better.
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Interesting.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
Okay,
You're not
fair.
defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
That's fair.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Jesus.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing in. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Do investigation. Okay, so this is literally how we get literally everything. Right.
Goodbye,
Maybe more hints. You're gonna take a while, aren't you? Okay, so yeah, I think it'll be worth putting in the time and effort.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
No, that's not the point.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Yep.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
There's gonna be some really people who don't like me.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
Ooh, new hint.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
I forgot it's 100 years ago. I don't have the right to vote yet in America.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office down again.
As someone that's a manager of a library, it is really hard to, because every time I think I might be able to get away from the computer and go do something, another 2 or 3 emails come in, or a staff member calls, or a patron needs to talk to me, and it's like, I just need to, like, not be in the office the whole time. You don't get to do that very much. Nothing more talking about. Okay.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
So what's the hint then? Can I see what the hints are? We're qualified as a nurse. Oh, she only needs 3. She might be that easier to kill. That's file sync, yeah. I've got some. She's inside.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Wait, what is that? What's he doing?
I have wasted too much energy for so little result.
It's locked.
What's he doing? We can run around back and see.
It's locked, all right.
Damn, not yet. Okay. I have to do it every time. I don't think I can get back outside. Oh, here we go.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
What are you doing? What if the skulls and shit later? Oh my god, are you seriously shooting up right now?
Damn it! Why is this so difficult every time?
I stand by the window. Like, I bet I'll see you.
That is better. That is better. I will make it through one more night.
Well. I just kill you. I know I need the rest of the vault. Now, that was interesting, so I'm gonna talk to Tippets later.
To you now. The life running in your veins.
It's locked, all right.
Fair point. Nothing on this side at all, then. Cool. Put over here. Nothing. I don't know if they'll let me talk to everybody yet or not either.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that
tiny
your help
phone
will be
back.
appreciated, Doctor.
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm fine, really. I just need to sleep.
Interesting.
How would you describe the situation at the
You have
Pembroke
no
Hospital?
eyebrows, by the way.
It's serious.
Interesting.
The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Makes sense.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse?
It wasn't as bad as
What if in the end, nobody was spared?
Oh, God.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
I wasn't any doing this one's gonna be over.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You're right. When dealing with such a terrible disease, one must remain humble. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try our best.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just
You're
too
running on
tired to give a
fumes,
pep
sweetie,
talk like
it's
Nurse
fine.
Brannigan.
You're literally running on the memory of fumes at this point.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
So Milton
Goodbye,
and Tippett's when you talk to you next time. Oh my gosh, my nose is so itchy.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
I'm gonna hate you, aren't I? Give 3 hints. You might be the first to die, sir.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice.
He's the
benefit
administrator.
of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
What the heck?
Aren't you too old for such jealousy? It really won't do you any good, you know.
Don't be ridiculous, Dr. Reed. A simple glance is enough for me to know you have nothing for me to envy.
Dang. Screw you are on the list to die first.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
What is your fucking problem, dude? This proves modern medicine. What? Oh my god. You're gonna be so annoying.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon, and it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative, it is a question of integrity. These men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reed.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
God dang, dude. Nothing there.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Wrong button. Got a patient and I got a doctor.
You down, my boy.
Good evening,
Harvey.
Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Dang.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
You're not wrong.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
It really is, though.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True, true. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
I wanted to do a medical checkup real quick. Healthy.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed.
But if you went personally to his shop, well, with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Cool.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me the story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality.
The hardest thing.
You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Aykroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Fair point.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Okay.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is, I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Yeah.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
That's not your fault. That's the Germans' fault. That's the... No.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
God.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
Oh god, could you even imagine? I don't know if you would have been able to come back from that.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Oh, sweet girl. Treats me like a book. Never could keep anything from her.
Kill an Ackroyd. Kill you first.
To arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
Your city needs you. Every life saved by efficient medical aid is a blow struck to the heart of the flu epidemic. Volunteers make the difference. Inquire at the nearest appointments office of the Ministry of Labour and National Service or write to 15 Kingways, London.
I'm sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation.
It's locked.
To arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
Well, they all have little dirty secrets, don't they? Well, that'll be interesting. I might have to spend some time coming up about that. Okay, I'm gonna leave a few of them because it's already getting late. I know we had some issues tonight, but I don't know if I can peek out the window or something. Sure. Big hospital will also take me forever to remember. Oh boy, that's not the way I go. So a few patients and stuff I haven't met.
Not now.
Okay, fair enough. T. Elwood's medical file. Thomas Elwood, male, age 28, followed by Dr. Tippett's. Status convalescence. Date of admission September 16th. Ooh. Date of release to be determined. Note: the patient's face has been heavily burnt and disfigured by a bomb during the war. Even with the use of the strongest sedatives, he affirms to regularly endure severe pain from the wounds, as if the flames are still burning under the skin, he says. Examinations of the cicatrized? I have no idea. Tissues show no trace of inflammation, infection, or swelling. Scars are clean. Could be a case of persisting nerve damage. The patient never ceases to blame himself for his disfiguration. Could be a case of guilt of the survivor. Phantom pain manifesting as punishment for not dying with his comrades. No, dude. That's sad, though.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes.
It's fucking huge.
Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
That's fair. Oh, powder. That must be, yeah. First, though, we can make stuff. Ferrous tartrate and quinine. Serums. Ooh, late regeneration serum. Generate 300 health points instantly. I need sodium hypochlorite.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night.
Ooh, article on econs? It is a rare opportunity and almost a privilege to approach a vampire, to observe their most intriguing physical and psychological traits with a scientific and rational eye. Here are some of the most fascinating abilities I've personally observed the last 10 years while interviewing a few vampires, or econ, as they prefer to call themselves. Supernatural speed. A vampire can act and move like a mortal in all his actions, but the trained eye will spot that they have the keenest senses and can react quicker than any mortal. On a few occasions, alarm, surprise, necessity to flee, I have seen a vampire move so quickly as almost he had vanished just to reappear somewhere else. The human eye cannot follow their movements when they act so quickly, but it is not a teleport or dematerialization. It is only a supernatural speed. Oh. So we're not teleporting, we're just moving super fast. Interesting. For me, it is a cat-like attribute, which allows them to run, dodge, or jump longer and faster than us. I also notice that such speed seems to exhaust them, and they are bound to physical limitations. Mesmerism. One of the most powerful abilities a vampire can deploy is the capacity to force a mortal to obey them. I call this trait mesmerism, but it has nothing to do with the mortal ability to alter a subject's mental state. A vampire can bend a mortal to their will, and they can even break a mind. A vampire I interviewed told me that the more a subject tries to resist, the more permanent the damage will be, as if the vampire could literally fracture the target's psyche. The same vampire explained to me that this ability required time to master, and that the result can vary widely from one subject to another. Implant a false memory, erase a painful one, the possibilities are endless and frightening. Blood awareness. This may be the most catastrophic ability of all concerning vampires, since it is the cause of so many tragedies for them and us. Vampires crave blood. They must use their will to restrain themselves from frenziedly drinking every drop of blood they can see. They need blood to function and to express their full supernatural traits. A famished vampire can be very weak, even if he cannot die of hunger or thirst. This urge, this need for blood, may explain why vampires are so aroused by it. A vampire confessed to me that blood could sometimes blind him, since its smell and attractiveness can be so strong. When he focuses, a vampire can almost see blood all around them, inside warm bodies, through walls, on a supposedly clean weapon, etc. The same vampire told me that he can see if a mortal has clean blood or is ill, and in some cases he can sense diseases, infected clothes, or even items in a room. If this is true, it could have so many medical applications that it almost beggars belief.
I have so much time now.
Yeah, that would be the part that would kind of be nice but suck. Okay, so very interesting. My god, okay. Dear Jonathan, I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you on the second floor. Please forgive the austere decoration, but Pembroke Hospital is not exactly the Ritz. So I'd let you discover your office alone, but I need to sleep a little before going back to work. I'm just a mere mortal after all. I also gave orders to let you rest, and for the staff to never enter your room. You will be able to sleep all day without being disturbed, and work at night without raising any suspicion. I'm afraid the place is quite messy, but you'll be able to conduct your experiments here at your own pace. You'll also notice there's an open window with scaffolding that will allow you to enter or exit the hospital without being noticed. I imagine how awfully new and disturbing this all must be to you, or for you. Believe me, I have studied enough of your species to understand what you must now be facing and feeling. Be assured, I will do whatever I can to help you in this ordeal. Know that you are not completely alone facing it. I am glad I met you, these dark times we are all presently facing. I hope our future collaboration will yield great results. Welcome to Pembroke, my esteemed colleague. We shall talk soon. Yours sincerely, Edgar Griffith Swansea. P.S. I left a copy of some of my notes concerning what I've discovered about Ekon in the last few years. We just read those. Feel free to read about it if you need some guidance, as long as you don't use this knowledge to take advantage of me. That's just not professional at all to do that.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Get fucking water on, dude. I rest. Okay, first I guess we have body? What's this body? Increase your health. Your stamina, blood capacity. Just get that first one. My blood limit. I don't think I have enough to put another level in. 1,000. 1,000. Oh, this is melee. Oh, I see. Okay. Offensive. 600. 600. Okay. 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 No. Confirm. There we go. Level 5 now. Not bad. I'll let this load and then we'll
If I'm to stay...
Shush.
Here.
I don't think I can save. But what I will do is I'm going to sign off now. Have a good night.